Okay, so for the next section, it's Radian Trig equations level 1. Right over here. Let's get rid of the calculator. Okay, so for this one, there's only one extra step that we have to do before we just look on the unit circle again. Let me screenshot this. You're gonna have to solve for the trig part on its own. So we want to get the tangent x on its own. So right now the tangent x is being multiplied by 3. So the thing I do to get rid of that is divide by 3 on both sides. That way our 3's cancel out and we're left with tangent x is equal to negative radical 3 over 3. Okay. So then at this point, it becomes a problem that you guys are more familiar with. I guess we have enough time to go over it a little bit again, even though it is a problem that you guys have seen before. So remember that tangent is y over x. Actually, I'm going to write it over here where I have more space. Okay. So remember that tangent is your sine over cosine, aka your y over x. So we're going to have to convert this into something that we can find on the unit circle. So what I want to do here is, I see as radical 3 over 3. I'm going to divide both the top and bottom by radical 3. And so then I get negative 1 on top and a radical 3 on the bottom. And this is our y over x because tangent is a y over x. And then I still don't see these numbers on the unit circle, but the numbers on the unit circle are all divided by 2, so I'm just going to divide both the top and bottom by 2. And then I'll get negative 1 over 2 on the top and radical 3 over 2 on the bottom. So this tells us that our y can be negative 1/2 and that our x can be radical 3 over 2. So I'm going to find this point on our unit circle. Okay, I guess I'll just zoom out. So where can I see that? Let me see. Where is that point? Where we have y is negative 1/2 and x is radical 3 over 2. Okay, so I found one of them. It's over here. But remember, tangent has 2 answers, so you just go directly across. And then you get the other answer, which would also work. Because if you divided these 2 numbers, remember when you divide them, it doesn't matter which one was positive, which one was negative. They will simplify to the same thing because the number of the x, the absolute value of the x, and the absolute value of the y, those are the same. So we got our 2 answers right there and right there. And now we just got to find out, does our Delta Math want radians or degrees? Looks like they want radians, so I'll tell them 5 pi over 6 and 11 pi over 6. Okay, any questions on this one? Okay. 5 pi over 6 and 11 pi over 6. Let's do one more, I guess. Okay, this one looks crazy. It's okay. We're going to do it together. We'll get through this. Okay, so we have a cosine of x plus radical 2 is equal to 0. We want to get the trig part by itself, so we're going to get cosine x by itself, all right? So in order to do that, we're going to subtract radical 2 on both sides. Just treat it like an equation, any other equation that you've ever seen. 2 cosine x is left here is equal to negative radical 2. All right, we still want cosine x by itself, so we're going to now divide by 2. Get cosine x is equal to negative radical 2 over 2. And you're like, wait, but I haven't seen something like that, right? We can simplify this. So what we can do is divide by radical 2 on both the top and the bottom to help us simplify it. And that will turn us into -1 over radical 2. Wait, what? That doesn't look right. Wait. Negative radical 2 divided by 2?
Can't you just solve for it like that?
Like just type in the calculator?
No, like just find the answer from negative square root of 2 over 2.
Right here. Oh, yeah, you're right. Oh my gosh. Thank you. I think I'm just like, sorry. You're right. This is on the unit circle. I don't know what I was thinking. Thank you so much. I think all the lagging is getting to me and I'm just like, class is almost over and I gotta get through this problem. And I've lagged for like 90% of class. Thank you. You made a lot of sense. That is definitely on the unit circle. I don't know why I didn't realize that. Yeah, negative radical 2 over 2 is definitely findable on the unit circle as your x value. Cosine's your x value. So let's find it. It's right over here and also right over here. You could connect these with a vertical line to show that both of these have the same x value of negative radical 2 over 2. Thank you so much. Any questions? Okay, so we wanted our radian answer. They want it in radians. So we're going to give them 3 pi over 4 and 5 pi over 4. Okay, so let's do that. Three pi over 4 and 5 pi over 4. And that's it for this one. Okay, so for this type of problem, all you have to do is just get the trig part by itself, and then that way you can do what you're used to doing by looking for it on the unit circle. Okay, so that concludes this section.